youth runner here with JSerra star Bradley Arrey, 8:45.4 and a we'll call it a 3K tune-up. The next time he'll be under the lights, we'll be at Great Park in Irvine for Woodbridge, but obviously always appreciates the comforts of home, especially when we have this lovely shed behind us that's just been unveiled in recent days. Brad, before we talk about the brilliant effort out there, just how special is it to see this shed come to fruition and know what it's going to do to benefit the guys and the girls in the days and weeks and months ahead?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was kind of a surprise to me. I mean, earlier today, this shed was being built, wasn't even finished. We were in our shed down there on the opposite side of the track. We come over here today. Chase tells us we got the new shed built, and it was super fun seeing that it was finally up, and I know all the guys were very appreciative of it, and it was a nice little add, especially with I mean, how big it is. It's a super nice add to our team, and I'm sure all the guys and girls are gonna love it.
Coaches were talking about not only the growth during the summer, but just recently, like hard workouts. But obviously the fact that at the end of a 60s with miles and then rest, and then 60s and miles and rest, you're still throwing down almost a 2 flat at 800. How much reassurance has that given you, and especially being able to apply that tonight, when obviously you were leading the entire time, like where you had to dig deep and kind of find those last couple laps on your own? Yeah,
I mean, it gives me a lot of assurance that the training is paying off. I do believe there was a lot of growth over summer, maturity-wise with the whole team. I think we're all on the same wavelength now that we understand the goals that we need to set for this season. And I think we're all just super happy to get out there for Woodbridge. And even beyond like me leading out here tonight, I mean, at some point, like every single workout, we're working together, and it's super reassuring as a team as well, beyond myself. I mean, it's super nice just to have all the guys with me, all together in the workouts. We're super encouraging towards each other. It's super nice, and beyond all of teammate stuff, we're friends outside the track too, so it adds like an extra layer of wanting to push yourself beyond teammates, because you want to push them because you're close friends with all of them.
Most definitely. To that point of being so united, 14 seconds between you and Zach and Cole there were basically coming across. But I mean, obviously with Jack, with Luke, with Alden, like just the fact that the groups of guys are obviously united in the workouts, but then they're working together here in a live type of simulation. Like what you see in practice all the time, but to have it be like in a live simulation where people are in the stands cheering, female teammates are cheering, obviously you're hearing the splits and whatnot. Like, how reassuring is that for you guys in comparison to just a normal afternoon workout?
It's pretty reassuring, and it all goes back to practice too. I mean, knowing that, because I mean, like today, I couldn't really see most of them for the most part, but I had, the mindset, okay, we have the spread, I know what we need in mind, I know these guys can get it done. I have a lot of confidence in this group, but it's super reassuring. And even when I can't see them in, time trials or races like today, I have the confidence in this entire group that, maybe even our 7-man could be our 5th man, or maybe even our 4th. I mean, I think that's how deep this team is. I have no doubt our order can change throughout the season. And honestly, that's just super exciting for me, just going into it knowing like, okay, we can have a different order every single time. And I mean, seeing how bad these guys want it too, I mean, that's just, it's super exciting to see.
Most definitely. Last thing, obviously, your season is not going to be defined by a great performance or just a learning experience in the sweepstakes race at Woodbridge, but obviously I know how much it kind of generates excitement, and it also kind of gives you a really honest evaluation of like, I mean, look at what the groups in Division 4 did last year there, and how it translated to the rest of the year, where it was probably the deepest year, not only team wise but individual wise at the state meet. So just how do you hope to kind of use it as an evaluation period? If it's a great night, you'll build on it. If it's a learning experience, we'll build on it as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Woodbridge is going to be super different than CIF and Mount Sac. I think it is a very good indicator to see where everyone's strength is. I mean, obviously, very fast course. We're going to see who's built for the speed, maybe who's not. We're not going to get a super clear picture of it, but I mean, it's going to be lots and lots of fun just being out there with this team and seeing how other teams, like you said, in our division stack up against us. I think we are a very solid speed team. I mean, Alden's 149. I mean, we have 415. I'm 417. I mean, Jack's 154, I think it is. So I think we're more built for the speed, so it's very exciting going into it. But I know this team knows that we need the strength for the hills like Mount Sac bringing us to CIF. So I think it'll be a good I don't know the word for it, but we'll see how teams in our division stack up. So it'll be pretty exciting.
Awesome. We know that Bradley Arrey is going to be right up there battling not just the guys in his division, not just the guys in the southern section, but the entire state of California and some of the best in the country. Great indicator tonight, 8:45.4 and a 3K on his home track. Stay healthy. Best of luck.
Of course. Thank you so much.